Okay, this is Texas Prepper. This is going to be life lesson number 3. Life lesson number 3. Free is better. Now that's not the lesson, but it is something to remember. Free is more better than not free. And let me explain that, I guess. Might need a little explanation. Driving along, guy taking down a fence, a wooden fence, a farm fence, and putting up another one. And I asked him what he's going to do with the wood. He said, burn it. I said, can I get it? He said, if you're here in the afternoon when I'm winding things up and throwing it in the burn pile, you can have it. Went by, got, long story short, 2 different trips, got about 120, 130 boards. 1 by 6 by 12, all of them 12 foot long. Some of them don't look so great, but you know what? It don't matter if they're free. I have used them on that diesel storage tank that I have. I'll show you some other time, but I used them for the not for the rafters, but for some parts of it. This would be excellent for a raised bed. This would be excellent for a board. Let's say you want to make a feed room or something like that, or an outbuilding of some sort. These are all treated, and I just think it would be. I'm just going to use the heck out of them. And I've used some of them. I haven't. There's plenty of that I haven't used. This is one stack. I've got another smaller stack in a different place. My point is, there's a lot of things out there for free. Check Craigslist. They'll have a lot of different things for free. Something that came to me before I got these. I was going to do this, and then I found these and decided I'd do these for raised beds instead. And I haven't used them for raised bed yet, but. If you can go to call a fence company, go down there, probably be better. Find out what they do with their old fence panels, and by that I mean the privacy fences, these wooden fences. If they're throwing those away, and I can't imagine what they'd be saving them for, so they probably are throwing them away. If they're throwing them away, they are either treated wood, they're cedar, or they're redwood. Some people say don't use treated wood in your gardens, whatever. That's your prerogative. But if you can find some that are cedar, but preferably redwood, now that would be a high dollar big McMansion somewhere that wants a redwood fence probably. Those would make great raised bed gardens. Use a section of them, or cut a section of them up. The uprights are probably 2 inches wide, 4 inches wide. I really don't know because I've never had a privacy fence. But 3 or 4 of those, lay them down horizontally. They're going to be standing up, obviously, when they're taken down. Lay them down horizontally. Use one of the boards for your pickets, or your stakes, whatever you want to call it. Screw them up to it. And those, I haven't done it, but those I believe would make a great raised bed garden for free. I bet you can get them for free. Call some of these fence companies, find out what they do with their old privacy fences that they tear down when they're putting up a new one. I almost guarantee you they're for free. Another thing I got is some free hay. I told you about it in another video. Driving by a man's house, saw hay that had been sitting there obviously for a while. It was several years old. Put a note in his mailbox, said, I'll haul it off for you. I've got an organic garden situation. I would love to have it for mulch. He called back, said, come, let's talk about it. I figured it was 20, 30 rolls of hay, 20, 25. It wound up being 41 rolls of hay, probably 1,000-pound rolls. And not only am I using the hay for mulch and for compost, I've got a big compost pile right there of hay. It hasn't, it's taken it a long time to compost because I should have shredded it first. But it's too far gone probably for an animal to eat. I would imagine a goat to eat it. I don't have any goats, so. But a cow wouldn't eat it, a horse certainly wouldn't eat it. And that's why this guy gave it away. He had horses. This hay was too old. Nothing else would eat it. Many times you can find people that'll say, I've got some tin. Come tear down my barn, tin for free. This was not. This was on an old chicken house I had, but it certainly, I see it on occasion. People giving away tin. You come tear down the barn, it's yours. Or wood. Come tear down the barn, it's yours. Free. Free is better. Free. Okay? Have you got that yet? Free, mo better than not free. I showed you another video of the doo-doo, horse manure. You know, you may not have a truck to go haul the horse manure in, but go down and go down with some buckets, throw them in the back of your car, buckets and some shovels. Find a place that boards horses. He has probably got more manure than he can possibly deal with and would love for you to come haul it off. It's a phone call. It's not going to cost you anything. That's free. Free is better. But the life lesson is, and something that I don't know that I was told this, but it's something that has been a slogan of mine for some while. And that is, I don't turn down anything free unless it's illegal or immoral. Some of you may say, well, I'm going to use one of those, but that's your business, not mine. I don't turn down anything free unless it's illegal or immoral. You're cheating somebody out of a blessing if they want to give you something, and you turn around and can give to someone else. That's what blessings are all about. You bless someone, they bless someone else. And if someone blesses you, you return the favor to someone else. Another thing free would be, look on Craigslist. I am looking myself on Craigslist for this. Would be a chest freezer. Small or large, doesn't matter. Find a way to dig a hole. If you have equipment, I've got a front end loader that I can dig pretty well with. Dig a hole, put the chest freezer down in the hole, fill in the sides. You have got a root cellar. It's insulated, it's watertight. You close the lid, you cover the lid up with leaves and or brush, and it's a hidden root cellar. I can't imagine that it would not. You don't bury the whole thing. You bury it up to the lid, where water, if water does run by it, you've got a little bit of it, maybe an inch or two of it sticking up out of the ground. And I can't imagine that would not be a wonderful root cellar. So just another thing to look out for free. These boards were for free. They've got many years left in them. All I got to do is string them up somewhere. So that's something you need to do. Free is better. Don't turn down anything free unless it's illegal or immoral. You know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to cut it off right there. We gone.